Hi, my name's Wilf, I'm from Northumberland and I'm currently isolated in a small village called Alma, and this is a short workshop on how to get your handstand. Since we've all got a bit more time on our hands, it makes sense to me that we all spend a bit more time on our hands. So before we get started, make sure you got plenty of space around you and you're not going to kick any furniture or anyone in the face. Let's go. First things first, before we get upside down, we need to get warm. Now that we're warm, we're going to do some wrist prep. So, come into this position here, and we're going to do some circles. So taking the shoulders over the fingertips, out to the side and round to the back. And as you're going round, make sure you feel the weight in your fingers and you push your fingers into the ground. And try and push the floor away so you've got a nice round back like this and not sunk down like this. We're going to do 10 this way and 10 the other way. Next exercise is we're going to rock forwards and backwards. So again, pushing the floor away, squeeze the ground, rock forwards, push your fingers into the floor and come back. And 10 of these. And then we're going to paw the ground. And as you paw in the ground, you're trying to roll from the palm to the fingertips. And then you're going to turn your hands in. And then back out. Final wrist exercise is called first knuckle push-ups. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your shoulders over your wrists. And you're going to come up like this and down. Whilst you're doing it, you're trying to lift your thumbs off the floor the whole time. It's alright if they don't lift. And the majority of your weight should be on these two fingers. You want to come up nice and controlled, so not one, then the other. You want to come up together and not slam down, keep it nice and controlled the whole time. To make this exercise easier, bring your knees in closer to your hands. It makes it less intense. To make it more intense, send the knees away and push up like this, and that's more difficult. And make sure you keep your shoulders over your wrists the whole time. As people push up, sometimes they let their shoulders come back, so make sure you're keeping those shoulders over the wrists. For these first two exercises, all you're going to need is a chair, and these are super important for just getting you comfortable being upside down and drilling in the basics. So you're going to come into your push-up position with your feet on your chair, and what you want to do is you want to keep your shoulders on top of your wrists. Don't let them come over or be under. Keeping your body strong, squeeze your abs, squeeze your bum, and you're pushing the floor away. And then what you're going to do is you're going to walk your hands in towards the chair. And what you're trying to do is you're going to try and send your armpits to the chair trying to push the floor away, and you're trying to keep your hips on top of your shoulders, on top of your wrists. Try and make that a nice straight line. For the next exercise, you're going to come into this position. So feet on the chair, and you're trying to make a straight line from your hips to your wrist. Just like before, you're trying to send your armpits to the chair, and you're pushing the floor away as hard as you can. And this time, we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So relax the shoulders, and then push the floor away as hard as you can. Relax the shoulders, push the floor away. You're going to do that 10 times, and make sure it's coming from the shoulders, and you're not bending your arms. Your aim is to cover your ears with your shoulders. There are 3 key points when it comes to the straight handstand. The first one is you're trying to push the floor away as hard as you can. So you're shrugging your shoulders, it's like you're trying to cover your ears with your deltoids. The second one is you're trying to open your armpits as far as you possibly can. So you're trying to send your hands over your head and your armpits away from your body, like this. And finally, you're trying to stick your legs together, so ankles together, trying to squeeze your knees together, and you're squeezing your quads so your legs stay nice and straight. As a spotter, the most important thing you need to do is look after the person who's handstanding. So you're going to make sure you're in a stable position to receive someone kicking into a handstand. Then the handstander is going to put their hands down close to the spotter's feet so that they can receive you when you kick up. And then you're going to make sure your spotter's ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And then you're going to kick up into your handstand. They're going to catch you, make sure you're nice and stable. Then they're going to move round to the side to give you the chance to be able to find your own balance. Remember, if you need to come down whilst you're in a handstand, just shout down and the spotter will make sure you come down nice and safely. Down. Which is much better than landing on your head. So as you're spotting someone, you want to make sure you're not grabbing onto them super tight so that they don't have the chance to find their own balance. You want to grab them just enough so that they're not going to fall down. Now that we've gone over the basics of handstanding and how to spot someone, you can go away and get yourselves upside down. Remember the straight handstand 3 key points: to be safe and have fun. I was really looking forward to going to Shetland this year. I've heard all about it from our previous tours there, and I was super excited to go. Hopefully I'll get to experience Shetland next year. I'm looking forward to see what you can do. Share your video postcards with me. Don't forget the hashtags.